This is a portrait I shot for one of my clients, the Benetas retirement homes. And so this is a group of ladies that I shot in the style of Da Vinci's Last Supper. This is one of my favourite styles of shooting group shots because it's got so much energy going on in the shot, and it's a fantastic way to pose a large group of people and manage to show everyone evenly, and it's got lots of energy and movement in the shot. So I've used it before for cast shots for TV series, and I've used it in restaurants, all sorts of places. This is the final image that I shot, and I did some Photoshop overlays on that, which I'll show you later in this tutorial. This is the location that I shot in. So it's the community hall at the retirement village, and you can see that there are large windows, lots of glass there, so the room is quite evenly lit. The exposure, if I was just shooting with daylight, isn't quite enough to be shooting a large group shot. It's around f2.8 at 100 ISO. So I wanted to add flash, and I wanted the flash to mimic the natural light that's already flooding this room. So what I'm going to use is a couple of very large softboxes. You can see there's my Chimera softboxes, and I'm using studio lights, but this could be easily achieved using speed lights as well if you don't have your own studio lights. The setup for the lighting is I'm using two large softboxes, one on top of the other, to create a super softbox, and I'm positioning them adjacent to the group, which kind of looks counterintuitive, but this style of lighting is going to replicate the natural light that's coming in the window and will minimize the amount of shadows. So camera right, two softboxes, and camera left, I've got one umbrella as fill, just to fill the shadows. Camera left. My camera settings for this image are f8 ISO 100 at 1/200th of a second. My camera is positioned well back because I'm shooting with a long lens. I want a narrow field of view, and I'm shooting at a focal length of around 90 millimeters. Now, I just want to show you in this, as we're setting up, you can see that the table and chairs are actually placed against the back wall. And I want to show you a test shot of what happens when you've got your subjects too close to the back wall. You can see the shadow there from my assistant. And that's because it's very, very difficult to remove shadows unless I backlight somehow. So the workaround is to bring the entire set forward so that you've got a space of a minimum of 6 feet between your models and the back wall, and that's going to eliminate most of the shadows. And if you do have any shadows, they're going to be very, very soft and quite natural looking. So you can see the set there. We've moved the tables well forward. That's my fill light, and you can see that that's going to be the main set, and there are the two soft boxes, one on top of each other to create a super soft box there. So here are the clients. They're dressing the set. They want to make sure that all of the ladies' work is featured on the table there. So they're creating a tablecloth underneath, and they're going to drape all the things that the ladies have knitted over the top. So I'm leaving them to style that, and I'm going to focus on directing the ladies and making sure everyone is set up nicely. So The success of a shoot like this all comes in to the preparation and making sure that you are happy and you've tested your light, making sure you've got even lighting across, and making sure that you've got places for everyone to sit and you're not crowding everyone in. So these are the ladies I'll be photographing today. They're all part of a knit, natter, crochet and chatter club, and they basically get together every week and they knit amazing stuff for the homeless, which is beautiful. And this is all part of the Benetas campaign that I'm doing. So I'm actually going to be shooting them as a Last Supper parody. So we're just bringing all the ladies who actually have trouble standing for long times onto the set first, and so we've dressed the set now. We're going to bring all the ladies that sit in there, line them all up, and we'll get the shots set up. As I mentioned earlier, this is all about the success of a shot like this is all down to the planning. So you want to make sure that before anyone gets onto the set, you have perfected your lighting. You don't want to be lighting when you've got everyone on set. You want to make sure that you've got the lighting correct, and you may do minor tweaks when you've got everyone there. But the last thing you want to be doing is actually lighting the set when you've got everyone there. So you make sure that you have plenty of time to test your lighting, make sure it's even across, and you've got the exact lighting that you want before you bring everyone on set. Then it comes down to, and most of my work, and you'll see this, and I'm going to show you exactly everything that I said and how I directed these models, and you'll see just how hard I work to get these shots. It all comes down to the direction, and you're going to see how many times I leave my camera to go right up to the group and talk to them either individually or as a group, and I'm giving them direction. I'm making sure that I'm giving them eye lines, and I'm also giving them all something to do. And so I never just give a general direction, okay, everybody look at the camera or everyone smile, because it's going to be a mess, particularly when you've got this many people to deal with. So I talk to them individually and give them all different eye lines and give them all different activities. Now you can see that I'm also under pressure, because after this shoot I had about 20 minutes to get this shot, and then we had to pack it down and be across the other side of town to do the next shot. So I'm under pressure, and you can probably hear in my voice that I'm a little bit pushy, and I try to be as gentle and kind and sort of keep it all really light. These are not professional models. You need to keep that in mind. So you need to try and not lose your cool. And so I try and keep it light and crack the odd joke and keep them all on side. And also the other thing that you'll see now, the one thing that I do is include them in the shoot. And if I'm asking them to do something, I explain why. Like if someone is obscuring someone from the shot, I'll explain why I need them to lean forward so that the light is hitting them, or why I need them to turn their face because I'm not seeing their face properly. And it's not enough to say, I want you to look at that wall. You can see that I go in several times just to clarify where I want someone's eye line to be. And you can also see that I'll make them wait until I've got the shot. I will check focus. I will make sure that the lighting is correct and looking good on all of them. And you can see that it takes quite some time to make sure that a shot like this works. So always space is really tight, so we've had to open the window so that we can back the light in so that we can get everyone. I'm just getting the lights just clipping the edge of the chair here, so we just and it's just millimeters, so I'm getting everyone into the frame. We're going to have the ladies knitting, and we're just giving them all their stuff and making sure we got everything on there that's looking lovely, and that's all looking really good. They're all looking amazing. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to bring you in. I'm just going to get you to scooch across. All right, so just what we're doing is a Last Supper homage. Okay, do you like that? So it's the best way to get so many of you in a group around the shot. So I'm going to just get you to just separate a bit more. Will you scooch across this way, that way, just so there's a bit more of a space with the whole chair. The whole chair needs to scooch across.
I can't see any food.
Food? No, there's no food. We've got knitting instead. So we just need to scooch that way.
This is more work than I've done in a long while.
I know, it's hard work.
It is, yeah. Is that enough?
A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. That's it. Okay, so you're going to be in the middle, holding the, come forward all the way. That's it. Come in. That's it. Holding that. All right. So if you're on this side of the table, you're all going to be huddled in and leaning in, and the point of focus for everyone is up here. So it's like a nice triangle, okay? And I can get a couple of ladies in here. Rob, is that going to fit in the frame? No. This is edge of frame. Edge of frame is here.
Back, yeah, that's the edge. So that person's out.
Okay.
And
Woven scarves are very squishy loosey.
All right, so just organising all of that. All right. Okay, so ladies, the three of you here, I want to see the knitting up. Okay, bring it up. So what you're going to be doing, I'm going to take about 20 frames. I'll be talking to you the whole time. It's not going to take long, but it's really important that to get this many of you looking good, it's really important that you just stay on cue, because I've got to, so I'm going to give you all something to do. I just want you to keep doing that one thing, all right? So you're going to be, so I'm just going to deal with the three of you here. You're going to be knitting, okay? And you're going to be like chatting to each other. It's just about the three of you, and you might be are going to be showing your knitting here. So you're going to be sitting forward and you're going to be discussing this stitch. Okay, so let me see that in action. So for the whole time that I'm shooting, you're going to be saying, I purled and I off cast, and I 3 for 1, and then I dropped a stitch. Is that knitting lingo? How was that? So can you do that? So let me see. So you'll have that conversation, because you'll be actually doing that when we're shooting. So let me see you doing that. So I want you to talk about, so I purled, or maybe you can be, let's do it the other way. You'll be telling, so what did I do? But what did you, but you just keep up that conversation, all right? So so how I did it, and then I did this line, and then I did it in deep conversation, okay? Just going to be doing your own thing. You're going to be trimming.
I'm sewing.
Because you'll be doing that, but I need you to kind of look up.
Okay.
And I want you to kind of be working out that way. That's great. So you're looking out there, because then you get the good light. All right? So that's looking good. So the two of you are conspiring, okay? In nice and tight, okay? You're there with the, check it out. All right?
Who am I dealing with?
You've got no friends, you're in the middle. It's lonely. It's lonely at the top. Now, the two of you are also conspiring, so you're going to be leaning in, and I want you to have a little, you're talking about, and then I did that, and that's good, perfect. You nailed it. All right? Now, Rob, have we got space to bring someone? If someone's in here, they're in frame, right? Okay. So we're good here. All right. So I'm going to bring you all the way forward. I want you to lean in You two are going to be, you'll be leaning in here, and okay, you're going to be telling her a secret. So it's a bit of gossip. You're going to be gossiping, and you're eavesdropping, like that, all right? So gossip, the three of you here. All right, fantastic. So now, no, at the back, you're knitting together, checking it out. Yes, like that, perfect. That's it. That's great. All right, and you're going to be coming in. You're going to be whispering something in here. Yes, come around the other side. Come around. Come in closer, closer. That's it. From that angle. Okay, you're going to be telling something. Other hand, telling something. Yeah, but you'll be looking dead at camera. You're at camera, trying to get your attention. Okay, got that? Yes. All right, ladies, come forward. The three of you talking about the knitting. So like you got that something big. You can be sharing it, and I want you in a big group, in a huddle. Okay. Discussing this and kind of working that way is pretty good toward that light there. Fantastic, you've got beautiful eyes too. Yeah, so you need to look up so that you get the light, all right? But you're talking to each other. Fantastic. All right, let's shoot it.
So you might have to zoom out, tape that door shut as far as it goes.
Yeah.
Just to get that lady behind Jess.
All right. They look fantastic. That's great. That's good. So I'm just missing this lady in here. We need to just bring her around. So we're just going to come around. I'm just going to bring you just in here a little bit, just so the light hits you. So just come in here. Yeah, so you're going to now be conspiring, the two of you. Yeah, just like that. And you're kind of leaning in like that, yes. Feather.
Just a tiny
yeah, just feather a bit, yeah. Yeah. See if we get that. All right. There we go. That's good. No, that's good. All right, so I just need that. I just need. Oh, what happened? All right, so you're in the middle. You need to own it in the middle. Own it. So you're sharing. You're showing me the goods. Check it out. Yeah. Show me these. So just I thought I was. No, you're not. No, she's trying to tell you. Yeah. And ladies, I just need you just the angle this way a little bit because that's the main light. So just kind of angle, but yeah. So kind of keep your faces like that. That's good. And I need you to, yes, but to bring your face around that way.
Can someone crawl under the table and get the knitting neat, please? You are so young and agile. And I'm so the opposite. Thank you.
There you go. All right, that's looking great. All right.
We're going to hold those pots.
No. That's great. Fantastic. That's great, ladies. That's looking really good. This lady, I keep losing her. She needs to face up. No, it's not this. I keep losing. I need you around here a little bit more. That's it. And looking up and out, look that way. That's your angle, yes. And just lean in like you're being told the story, but I want your eye line to be over there. Like you're talking about someone over there, the three of you. See that woman there, that really skinny one? Just talk about her. See that this little skinny lady here, look at her. Talk about her. Here she is, this one. This is the lady that you're all talking about. That's your eye line. Fantastic. All right. That's it. Keep going, ladies. That's fantastic. Very good. That looks awesome. Awesome. You all need to remember the eye line, ladies. Remember your eye lines. That's important. So remember you were looking at that lady over there.
Yep.
So you need to keep looking. That's where your
Okay.
face. That's so I see your face. Otherwise, you're too much in profile. All right. Not all of you, just the ones that I told. So everyone else is just back to where you were. All right. Own it. All right. All right. Here we go. That's great. That's lovely, ladies. Fantastic. All right, hold it. Just remember the eye line, the lady at the end. She's not looking in the right space. I just got to get her.
Yes.
So I need you looking there, because otherwise I'm not seeing your face. So there, that's
There.
the, yeah. See where the camera is? Just
Oh,
look
over
into
there.
there, and then I see your face. Otherwise I lose it.
Yep.
Yeah. So just keep that. That's your eye line. Everyone else, great. All right. That's it. Fantastic. There we go. That's great. Great. Hold that. All right, just for a couple, ladies, everyone to camera. Hello, and nice smiles. Hello, everyone to me. Hello. Lovely. That's great. And now everyone looking into the middle. Into the middle. Into the middle. That's it. That's great. That's good. And now everyone, just laugh. I'll laugh with you. That's great. All right. Great work. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. Job done. So to create the final image, I've taken it in Lightroom and done a bit of work to the original. So basically what I did is I've cut out the group. Now the best way, if you're learning to cut out, and there are tutorials on this, is I recommend using the pen tool, and you can basically cut out an entire shape. It takes time, but I think for learners, you can edit, undo any new anchor points. You can very quickly and easily cut something out. I think it's absolutely the best and least confusing way. This is how I still do a lot of my cutouts when I'm removing something from the background or replacing a background. It's tedious. It gets some Netflix going while you're doing it. So I've just, for the sake of this, I've fast forwarded and cut the whole group out, and then replace the background. You can put whatever background you want. And then I didn't really like what was going on in the foreground, the way they'd styled it, so I've replaced it with a cleaner stock shot of a tablecloth, and just done some editing there just to blend it all in. Then to give it that old world sort of look, I've done some burning and dodging. And I've also added a texture overlay to the whole thing, which is actually an overlay of cracked, aged paint, which gives that that old sort of old painting look, I guess. You can see the cracks coming through, and that's how I've blended it all together to make it all look like a tapestry or a painting or something like that.